Suprabhatam, Suswagatam. We have been trying to understand the path of bhakti. Bhakti yoga by itself can reach the ultimate goal. Ultimate goal of all yogas, of all human existence, is to reach moksha. Moksha is ever existing, but we have forgotten it, we have come out of it, and that's why we have all the problems, all the suffering, all the misery, all the diseases, all the bondages. If only we get back to our real home, moksha, infinite bliss, infinite knowledge, infinite power, then life will be fantastic. Yesterday we saw that this component of bhakti, component to deal with emotions, are not available for us in education. The left and the right brain have to be harmonized. Essentially, the left brain is featured by analysis, thinking, intelligence, brilliance, sharpness, objectivity. While the right brain is featured by emotions, aesthetics, beauty, and so on. So it is the left side that is developed highly in most of us who have been educated, while the right brain is hardly harnessed. Because the present education system doesn't have the component to deal with the right brain. So Bhakti Yoga is the most important and needed yoga for modern man. So in the 18 verses that we chanted, the whole spectrum of Bhakti Yoga has been put forth here. Shloka number 1 talks about introduction. Shloka number 2 and 3 talks about Kama to Prema. Then Prema to Bhakti. Bhakti leading to Saguna Sakshatkara. Leading to Nirguna Sakshatkara. Establishing in Parabhakti. And what happens to him at the time of death. And what is the ultimate merger that happens. Has been brought forth in the 18 verses. Yesterday we saw the first step is to recognize Asuri Sampat and Daivi Sampat. Recognition is half the solution. Often we don't know ourselves. So when we start seeing ourselves, looking at ourselves, trying to understand ourselves, then half the battle is won. Often it is said, recognition is half the solution. So rightly, Krishna Bhagavan tells in this Bhagavad Gita that please recognize the two main qualities with which we are made. All of us have these two qualities. We may call it as good and bad. We may call it vices and virtues. We may call it demonic vices and divine virtues. We may call it as Rakshasas and Devatas. No? They are all within us. No? The place where both combination of good and bad. So naturally, we would like to understand what is that which is called as bad, what is that which is called as good. No? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya, or the Asuri Sampan. Anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, infatuation, arrogance. These are all the negative vices. These are called the Asuri Sampad. Even that is called as a Sampad. It's also a quality. Is a treasure. You have got the treasure of both bad and good. What is Daivi Sampad? Daivi Sampad is prema, surrender, magnanimity, acceptance, happiness, bliss, satisfaction, silence, selflessness. More and more to others, less and less for me. This is what we call as the Daivi Sampad. And why do you call it as good? Why do you call it as bad? Because any quality that deteriorates you, that binds you, that makes you more miserable, that makes you suffer from various diseases, are called as bad qualities. All those qualities which help to elevate you, make you more and more healthy, make you go to greater and greater happiness, makes you overcome all your bondage and slaveries, makes you reach the highest state of moksha, are called as good qualities. So Krishna gives the definition of good and bad. Daivi Sampad Vimokshaya. Daivi Sampad is meant to free you from all bondages and reach you to moksha. What is Asuri Sampad? Nibandhaya Asuri Mata. It binds you, deteriorates you, makes you more miserable, makes you suffer from all diseases. Therefore, what do we want? We can choose. If you want to be miserable, if you want to deteriorate, you want to become more like animals, and you want to suffer and suffer in life, okay, choose Asuri Sampad. Don't try to change. The choice is ours. If we use the choice that we have, the freedom that we have to elevate ourselves, to promote the Daivi Sampad, then you are on the path of yoga. If you don't use your freedom, allow things to pass as they are, you are where you are. If you are suffering, you continue to suffer. If you have got some happiness, you will continue to have happiness. Nothing more than that. Therefore, Krishna is telling, Na Atmanam Avasadayet. Uddharet Atmana Atmanam. Na Atmanam Avasadayet. Be intelligent. Be wise. To grow yourself. To reach to higher and higher heights. And move towards that moksha itself. Please don't deteriorate yourself, he says. Na avasadaye. Why are you going to suffer? So, having recognized, then we have to make a resolve. What sankalpa we have to do? Yes, I am going to promote Daivi Sampad in my life and remove all my Asuri Sampad in my life. Make a determination, make a sankalpa. Make a resolve, strong resolution. I will use all the intelligence I have. I will use all the brilliance I have to see that intelligently I will develop my Daivi Sampad. Intelligently I will remove all my Asuri Sampad. It's an intelligent process, a subtle process, not a brutal process, not a mechanical process, not a mere injunction on you. Changing the habits, changing the software is necessary. We go on updating the software on our computers, but not on this computer. We keep the same old computer, the software which is there right from the beginning. So Krishna is telling, be very dynamic. Go on changing your software, update. So how to update? He gives the trick. Simple way. So in every action you do, you incorporate sacrifice, tyaga, giving and giving and giving. Once you incorporate giving and sharing with others, automatically your Daivi Sampad increases. What characterizes Asuri Sampad? Selfishness. Everything for me, everything for me, everything for me. Don't care for others. This has become the order of the day today. If you are going in a street, you find there is an accident, somebody is suffering, you don't go there. You have no compassion, you have no love. Because you are afraid if you go there, then you have to ignore yourself and something may happen. And all types of doubts come to you. And you think, there are people to take care, why should I go there and do that? That human love, that compassion is all getting going away. Once I was searching for some house in Bombay, a skyscraper, 25 floors. And it was in 4th floor. There were 8 houses in the 4th floor. And the numbers had all gone. Therefore, I am trying to find out where that person is, which place, which house, which flat. Then I knocked one place and asked, sir, I am looking for one Chaudhary. He is in this 7th floor. Can you please tell me which house? The numbers are missing. Chaudhary? I don't know. I don't care who is Chaudhary. Who remains there? No? I don't know. What has happened to us? Living in the same floor. We do not know who lives by our side. So constricted we have become, so limited we have become, so selfish we have become. Why? That has become the order of the day. In the name of freedom, the students forget about respect, love, even tolerance has gone. When they go to the colleges, when they go to the school, they carry guns in the pocket. Why? They are afraid that somebody may shoot. Therefore, I am also going to shoot them. And the Asuri Sampath has become so rampant. Drinking, drug culture, all increasing in the name of advanced countries. America has become very, very violent in that sense. I was traveling in Los Angeles area. Somebody showed me a very huge, big building. Do you know this building? It's a very famous building, very famous school. Then I thought, maybe from this school, some Nobel laureates must have come. Now please tell me, what is it famous for? Then he says that it was 12 years back that this incident occurred. I became curious. The teacher came to the class and he started his class, and about 10 minutes over, one of the students stands up, he comes to the door and stands in front of the door, closing the door, and pulls out his gun and starts shooting every student and his teacher, and finally shoots himself. 72 students, 74 dead. This is what the school is famous for. Where are we going? In the name of modern education, in the name of higher education, what are we doing? In the name of freedom, what are we doing? Na atmanam avasadayet, we are going to avasadana, using our freedom. Should we use our freedom to act like this? Last year I was in Florida. Florida is known for drug culture. University of South Florida, there are 45,000 students. Dr. Andy Wardo heads a big college of public health. She is very close to us, rooted and grounded in yoga, way of life. I asked her, how is the situation in Florida now? How are the students who come to your class? She is a brilliant teacher, wonderful teacher. She said, Nagendra, it has become very terrible. He asked why. Earlier I used to talk so freely, the students used to love me, and I used to have a lot of wonderful interaction. Now the students all have become so violent, and every word I speak, I have to weigh my word. If any of my word is a little provocative, I stand the chance of getting a shot in my heart. Everybody carrying the guns, showing that. Why? That's the effect of drug culture. Why? Freedom, freedom, freedom is the watchword. America is a free city, free country. And every student, every person says, I am a free bird, I can do anything. I can carry the gun and go around and shoot the people. This is what happens. Where are we going? Where are we going? Is this education? Are there seats of higher learning? Can you call this as learning? Is it what we are going to learn in the name of freedom? Freedom has turned into license. That's why Krishna is cautioning, please, you all have that freedom, we all have that freedom. Use it in the right direction. If you don't use it in the right direction to raise yourself, if you don't promote the Daivi Sampad, the world will become a horrible place to live. Peace will become a far-off utopia. And the health hazards will become so rampant. Should we not elevate ourselves? Should we allow our freedom to overrule us and deteriorate us? Uddharet atmana atmanam na atmanam avasadaye. This is what Krishna is telling here. So bring in the dimension of selflessness. Simple. How? Giving. That's what I told. Let us make a resolve to give and give. So by which the positive virtues will start elevating. Similarly, consciously we must reduce the negative vices also. One of the most powerful negative aspects of Asuri Sampatti is anger. Irritable. You become angry. How to deal with that? How to deal with anger? How to manage anger? How to reduce anger? That process is called Anusandhana. Anusandhana is to work to reduce the Asuri Sampad or to develop the positive virtues. Every morning when you get up, make a resolve, I will not become angry. Why? Anger is a Rakshasi, Asuri Sampad. By being engrossed by anger, by enslaved by anger, then I am going to deteriorate and I will become miserable. We all know, when you do an action in anger, you will regret about it. Invariably, it is a wrong action that happens. Therefore, we make a resolve that I will not become angry, whatever may be the reason. But intelligence always says, sometimes there is a genuine reason. Should I not become angry? No. If the reason is not genuine, okay, I will not become angry. Only when there is genuine reason, I will become angry. But some people become angry even without genuine reason. One of the person came and told, you see, sir, once my sister, she was just going to college, and one of the boy and starts coming and trying to do nonsense with her. So I became so angry, so upset, called him and then thrashed him and scolded him. Do you think I am wrong to become angry? If I don't become angry, what is going to happen? So there is a intelligence which tells that you should become angry when there is something wrong happening. When there is a genuine reason, you should become angry, your intelligence says. Alright. Now, you have a wrong thing that's going on. But, should you become angry? If you don't become angry, does it preclude you from action? You become angry and do an action. You don't become angry and still do the action. Which would be a better action? If you get angry, then you lose your norm. You lose your objectivity. You lose your calm. You lose what is to be done, what is not to be done. If you become angry. Therefore, do your action. Not becoming angry does not preclude you from doing action. You go there and hit him and thrash him and do whatever you want. But you do not become angry. This is the whole essence. Therefore, you make a resolve, I am not going to become angry today. Whatever may happen, genuine reason, no reason, whatever. I am not going to become angry, because by becoming angry, I will be enslaved and I will regret about